Hi, I'm Raywin from Cakes by Raywin, and today I'm going to show you some of my favourite moulds that can be quite tricky to use, but this is just a little easy way of getting all the detail you want from them without the pain of getting them out. So you just need some gum paste or fondant with Tylose, some moulds that you're struggling with, and a little bit of shortening, nice and easy. Okay, so one of my favourite moulds that I've used quite a few times is this little baby mould. Now it's really deep, it's really detailed, but it can be quite difficult to get all that detail and then remove it. So this is the way I do it that I find works really well. So I just get in here with some shortening, get into all the little crevices, nooks and crannies. This is just to stop your gum paste from sticking. So make sure you get every little bit, and then you just come along with your gum paste and make sure that you roll it into a ball without any seams, because if you've got a seam on your gum paste, of course it's going to show on your baby when it comes out. And you just push that in quite firmly. Make sure you're going to get into all those little bits and pieces for the detail. Okay, and then once you feel you're fairly certain, just pull away the excess. Doesn't have to be nothing flash. And then a little bit of shortening on your fingers just to give a nice edge. Don't leave, if you still need to take more now, because once the mould is out, the baby is out of the mould, it won't sit flat if you've got a big lump of gum paste on the back. You can do this with a knife if you prefer, or your fingers. Alright, so make sure you squash it down enough so you get that great definition, because it's such a good mould, you don't want to miss any of that definition. Okay, so now we're going to just pop that in the freezer for 5 minutes, and you'll be really surprised how easily that comes out. Okay, now this is one of my other favourite moulds. It is absolutely gorgeous, great letters, but as you can see it's highly detailed, and I know for a fact there are a lot of you out there that have this mould and you don't use it because it's a nightmare to get the gum paste out of in one perfect piece. So same as we did with the baby mould, a little bit of shortening, and I just sort of pat it in there like that. Make sure it's well covered. And along we come with the gum paste, just squash it down in. And you will need for this one your paring knife just to run across the top like that, just to get the excess off. You won't cut, the silicone's very strong, don't try and cut it, but you'll find you'll be able to use the knife across the top, no problem. Same thing again. That so you don't have any seams in your gum paste. Again, take the excess off with the knife just like that, pat it back in. Okay, so when you've done all the letters you want, you can even do the whole lot and pre-make some, have them ready. And we're just going to pop that in the freezer. Okay, so now we're going to unmould our baby, our little complex shaped baby. It's quite cold from the freezer. The freezer has just basically firmed the gum paste, and the condensation gives it a little bit of slip to help the gum paste come out. So you're just pressing down the edges, thumb in the back, and you'll find your baby will just pop out perfectly like that. Really easy. Okay, just a little trick that'll make your life much easier. And these fabulous letters, pretty much the same way. You may find they need a little bit of encouragement, but that's okay because they're a little bit frozen. Now, the important thing to remember, once you get these out, because they've been in the freezer, they will get condensation all over them, and condensation and sugar don't mix. So it's really important to make sure that you don't touch them as they are coming back to room temperature. Okay, so get them in the shape that they need to be, and then don't touch. And once they are back at room temperature, they'll be fine. You can either let them dry and use them later, or you can apply them to a cake straight away. Okay, nice and easy. Enjoy.